cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. I'm in the airport on my way back to the crib after that quick little trip to the A. But y'all know I'm going to give y'all... excuse me, some news you can use, some knowledgeito. You're not going to get nobody's collegeito. Finna hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on. What you got, little buddy? Finna get right into this content, man. Munchie B talking about a situation with Flakko. Let's get into it. Let's go.
To my subscribers, everybody listening, I'm gonna get that clout fiend Poetic Federal on my intro. The next time you hear me drop some content, he will not be in this intro, believe it. But however, he just dropped some content.
Flakko got kicked out the intro
recently. He been having the internet on fire. Him and his co-conspirator or whatever you want to. I don't know what to call them dudes. I call one Poetic Federal and the other one Deputy WACK. I mean, I don't know, man. They started a new division, bro, the YouTube police unit. You know what I'm saying? They use whatever. I don't know. But as of lately, it's been it's a gang of mudslinging going on and alleging things. You know what I mean? And I think people got agendas. That's what I believe. I think people got agendas. I think they been having agendas. They playing police games. They playing internet games. And I don't know what grown men do this, right? But, you know, I don't know. Whatever. But now, maybe like a little under a week or a week ago, I was on Clubhouse. It was a WACK100 stand. You know what I'm saying? Popping it at me and, you know what I'm saying, saying different things.
Talking about that dude, Big Chuck, and that's the situation where Munchie B said that he passed the bottle of Draco's unalive all the time.
And got the bad reaction. He got a bad reaction out of it. You know what I'm saying? It was regarding Draco. And I said, I passed the bottle to the person that killed Draco, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I was just popping my ears, bro. You know what I mean? I've been doing it. It ain't nothing new. It's standing out now because people is running these narratives. Me saying that right there ain't nothing no different than what I've been saying. It's just that old YouTube channel got took down. That music is gone. I've been popping it at this dude. The same way I said I kicked Draco when he was down. That was a figure of speech, bro. But, you know, people go around with what they want to run with. Hey, I don't care. However, shout out SBGB TV, DZ. I'm scrolling.
Setback, get back TV.
Scrolling, and someone's brought to my attention. Because you got to think, I don't click on nothing that got Winnie 100 name in it, WACK 304 name in it. So, you know what I mean? I'm subscribed to SBGBTV, and I'm like, okay, he pointed something out to me. And all right, let's go.
You know, somebody that's not in the street, WACK can't do nothing with them. You know, because you think different. When you in the streets,
That's it. If you're not in the streets, WACK can't do nothing with you. WACK can only go against the dudes that are in the streets because he can get them put in jail and they'll fall into the bait.
trying to live by a code to be respected so that everybody looks at you a certain way, and you got somebody that's not living like that, you know, playing that game. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Smash that like button, subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all.
Why hasn't anyone? Why do you think that is? No arrests.
Shit.
Happened in a public venue.
You gotta ask Munchie B. He always point out people that had something to do with it or was there. I think he the only one assisting them. Maybe he ain't a reliable, credible source.
Pause.
He's the only one I see.
Maybe he's not a reliable, credible source. Now,
Well, that would mean that Munchie B is not snitching.
oh, look at his verbiage. Credible source. You supposed to be CS2 back. Credible source 2 with the alias back. Why would I be a credible source? I don't make for a good witness. All right, keep going.
Seen on the internet naming people that was there and naming this and naming that, but I mean it was on video. We all seen the video. It looks like it was a rumble. You know, I missed it by like 15 minutes. We was actually waiting on Draco to make sure he got in and out right, but shit, we waited on him an hour and something. You know, I had 100 tickets. I had 4 artists performing. I had Game, I had Blueface, Coyote, and True Car. So I told Nephew we was gonna
It's a lady walking through the airport yelling at somebody.
wait up for him and make sure he got in and out of there right. But after holding Blue and holding Game and the team a whole hour, they was with it. And like, bro, we don't think he gonna show up. Let's roll. I called his little brother and then was there early, about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, you know, they was good. By the time we got to the Sprinter and got to the freeway, we got the call.
All right, pause. All right, I want y'all to remember right there. His little brother was there early. He said Ralphie was there early at 5 o'clock. This what WACK 304 say. You just gotta look at the consistencies. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, Ralphie was there at 5 o'clock. All right, keep going.
So you mean to tell me that if he wasn't late, there's a reasonable chance he would have lived?
Great, we was 100 deep.
Yeah.
It was 100 deep, and we had people with us, a large amount of people with us that knew people from whatever he was involved in. So I think between the politics,
So WACK is always making it clear that he's the one that would have saved Draco's life. For sure, for sure.
and, you know, and it being, you know, the numbers, you know, I think the problem would have been diffused at that time. 90% sure it would have been.
That's sad, man.
It might have.
And something that we heard at the beginning, and this was 6 months ago, that WACK mentioned Munchie B. So WACK has been planning for some time now to use Munchie B as the scapegoat for this to come out the way that they're rolling this out. This was already planned out.
Been some head up squabbles. You know what I'm saying? We was already prepared for that to happen, but it wouldn't have just been what that was like that. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that
Now, why do you think that WACK would
ultimately this will be a cult?
Why do you guys think that WACK would have premeditated to put this on Munchie B? What do you think would have caused that situation? Do you think that WACK is just being a diabolical genius? Or do you think that it falls deeper into the beef between WACK and Munchie B?
Case forever.
I don't know, because all I know is what I saw on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Not much.
All I know is what I saw. I saw the little fight, and I saw a few people get knocked out. I saw a few people squabbling. You know, I can't say what that's when he got stabbed. I don't know if it happened there. When they turned I don't know when it happened. The only one that spoke on people being there is Munchie B, the peanut butter man. So
Right,
at this
pause.
point in time, he
Hey, so keep in mind, he was on Vlad 6 months ago talking about I dropped some names. Now, can anybody find anything on the internet, anywhere, where I spoke on this event and said any names? The only time this ever came up regarding me is when I said Game was on stage and Game homies whooped whack ass. That's it. That's what you mad about. Because I brung up shit people ain't heard of, that the Game homies whooped you out. You and Cuban Rob. They said Cuban Rob was on all fours trying to get away. And a 16-year-old at the time, he's an adult now, from game community, it sligged you. I can even go further in detail, bro. Only time this ever been brung up. That's what you mad at? Because you can't even create AI where I mention anybody's name at this venue, bro. You're lying. All right, keep going.
I'm pretty sure the police, they went and talked to him about it. It's probably why he keep getting ORs and not bails, because he's the only one identifying people. Such and such was there, this hood was there, these people was there. So I don't know, but I will tell you this. It's a lot of people involved. And usually when you have that many people involved, somebody's pillow talking, somebody gets in trouble, right? One point or another, I tell somebody something. Do I believe they have leads? We know they got leads because Munchie B done said some names. But
You hear what he said? He knows that they have leads because Munchie B says some names. That is the scapegoat.
So again, it just kind of makes you wonder why, and then it makes you wonder too at the next point, where is this beef between WACK and Munchie B gonna go? Because WACK is making it seem like Munchie B is snitching. That's quietly an attempt on this man's life.
Because he knows the details. Munchie B was the whole scapegoat for this. You know, the feds want to close that case. LAPD want to close that case. They want to. You know, you got WACK out there acting like it's all for Munchie B, but he got a big hand in this.
I believe they have other leads from people that might have been there. I definitely believe that. You know, it could have been some people on Draco's side, you know, that maybe said they recognized some people, or some people on the other side who got caught up in the situation. So,
all right, Paul.
You know, it's a high-profile case. I do know some.
If you go look at Poetic Federal content he dropped yesterday, he said that the detectives talked to Draco peoples and they corroborating stories. That's what Flakko said. I don't know. He said something about a boy named K7 or something. I don't know. But, you know, all right, keep going.
It's a lawsuit going on.
You would think after all this, people would stop talking on the internet, but nope, they just start talking more. Well, I gotta prove myself. I gotta defend myself. You're doing all this on the internet to defend yourself to a bunch of people who could care less about you, but I guess, okay, fine.
But I do believe that they're still working it. And in these type of situations, you never know. You never know, but the probability of an arrest with Munchie B screaming people names and directing the police, go talk to that. That's what he's saying. Go talk to that dude. He was there. They got some statements. What they gonna do with it, I don't know. Rest in peace, Draco. You know, he was cool with me. I know we had things going on, you know, with people, but he always gave me respect. He did 2-3 songs with me and my artists, so, you know, I can't do nothing but respect the man and salute him.
You hear what he said, right? He said, they got statements already. How do you know that they have statements already? What gives you the information? Who gives you the information that you know they already have statements already. But this was him planning from then to use Munchie B as the scapegoat. I don't think any person that's in the streets actively or gangbanging, you know, have a shot going at WACK, because he's gonna use everything against you. Everything. And I also don't think nothing is gonna happen to WACK because he's too effective solving these crimes for the police. Yeah. You know, we can do is alert the people, most definitely, and whoever want to deal with the bull, we're going to be talking about you next because you're going to get indicted as well. But I think he's too effective for the feds, man. He's very effective, you know, because gang members are easily manipulated.
Easily manipulated, easily triggered, easily set off, easily upset, easily flam, skull dug, and larceny.
You know, so
All right,
by me
pause.
seeing this,
Shout out SBGBTV. That's Daisy, man. That's a wrap with that, right? Now, what I believe, bro, this is a WACK100 play, but he got Poetic Flakko running the play. He I don't know how it went from Flakko being terrified of this man, talking about he gonna call the police on him because he heard WACK wanted to unalive him, to they just Bonnie and Donnie, they just rocking out. I don't understand, but they most definitely is running the play. The play been in effect. I believe I said something stupid on Clubhouse, and they took the perfect time to capitalize off what I said. Flakko put his post out talking about what he gonna do, and it lit the internet on fire. Period. You know what I'm saying? He been trying to put the snitch narrative on me.
So you were acknowledging that you said something dumb on Clubhouse, and then you take it to YouTube to continue to talk? That's the part where I don't understand.
I mean, whatever, bro. Whatever. I don't know, bro. That's what he do. He run plays, bro. You got Loose Cannon brother talking. Yeah, they never orchestrated for Loose Cannon brother to say. Loose Cannon put the no jumper beating on his brother, his twin brother, and they was about to take him to jail. I can't see that happening. If WACK100 is suspect number 4 in that case, why they haven't came to talk to you, not even interviewed you? I don't understand. You just lie too much, bro. You lie too much. And not to mention, you on the internet saying you helped the person that unalived Del Dog from Main Street. Tuck up, like duck off.
WACK has admitted to so many federal crimes on the internet that he's never had to atone for. So I don't think at this point is when these atonements are going to start being made. I don't think at this point is when he's going to start being held accountable for all this kind of stuff. I don't think that it's ever going to really matter. Like the dude SBGB said, he's too valuable of an informant to the feds.
You on the internet saying that. You on the internet saying that you supplied the Rolling 60s with guns. This is what WACK100 said, bro. You done said on the internet that you will put the press down and Big U will come save the day. And from that point on, Big U will have that celebrity in his pocket. Because, hey, I owe you one. You said this, bro. That's a form of extortion. Why you not involved with the Rolling 60 indictment? You said all this, bro, on the internet. Come on, bro. I can't make this up. Anything I'm saying right now is on the internet, and you can go find it. But these dudes is liars. You know what I'm saying? But he called into academics and lied to him about some correspondence with me and Poetic Flakko. And play it.
Never met this dude. I never seen this dude in my life. He screams my name, but as you
Wack,
see,
when is
this
he
is
getting
why I
arrested?
tell the kids. That's why I tell the kids don't gangbang, bro. This shit is all fake. It's cat, bro. I mean, listen, you seeing this shit? This is bro.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bro, this shit's diabolical.
Diabolical.
Yeah, nah, that's kind of extreme. Is he gonna get arrested or is it YG?
Man, listen, I don't know nothing about YG having anything to do with nothing. This dude keeps screaming people's name, but him and Flakko was real close, and Flakko now is about to release some content exposing everybody who had involvement in it. And a lot of this shit is going to be predicated and based on Flacco's investigation. And I think Flakko is dealing with a detective that's LAPD. And I know Munchie B done told him a bunch of shit over the years. So as you see, Munchie B ain't got a problem telling motherfuckers, the dude that killed Draco, I know him. I talk to him. I give him liquor. We drink together. Then he says he turns in information for...
Okay, now listen. What do I look like talking any gang activity if it ain't regarding myself? You interviewing me and asking me questions about my life. What do I look like telling Flakko anything regarding gangs? What would be the...
I mean, Flakko said that you told him about Rosemo. And you, out your own mouth, said that you passed the bottle to the unaliver, so... I mean, you look like yourself at this point.
reason? What would be the reason, bro? I'm perplexed. Oh my God, this dude is crazy. Yeah, hold on, what else did he say right there? No, this is why I tell you don't gangbang. No, don't gangbang because people like WACK will mislead you. He will mislead you and think you signing up for something and that's not what it is, because what ex-gang member, I don't care if you're not in the life no more or not, will be associated with somebody that's trying to aid in the investigation and is in contact with a detective. Oh yeah, Flakko got this, and you pumping it, you pushing it like a new album. Come on, bro. Come on, man. But yeah, I told Flakko, man, you crazy as hell, man. All right, let's move on to Poetic Federal, because what Poetic Federal about to say is something like what this weirdo just said. All right, keep going. Go ahead.
But I'm confused as to why Munchie B is going this hard because I'm in gang members' business, when Munchie B has kept me in gang members' business for as long as I known him.
Okay, so this is the part that I wanted to hear about.
Somebody go ask Munchie B how me, a civilian from North Dakota, knows who shot and killed Rosemo in Inglewood. Go ask him. Just so the streets don't think I'm bluffing, I'm gonna give the streets a hint of safe, something right now that only the streets would know, that I know. That's the hint. Now, I would never reveal this information, but if Munchie B have kept me in the streets business for a long time, why is he all of a sudden mad that I'm doing street content? Is it?
See what I mean? And that's why the validity of that bullshit video you put out is the average. You lose all credibility. Come on, bro. And then you playing with the homie rest in peace name. I don't even know who killed Rosemo, dumbass. I don't think the people from his hood know. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, that little crying kid right there is getting on my nerves, and I wish that they would deal with their crying kid. It really bothers me when people just let their kid cry. Hold on. Pause for a second. Deal with some crying. Look, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I just looked at the parent. The parent just looked at me and I just gave him that look like, hey, get your kid, bro. Why is your kid crying in public, disrupting the peace of everybody else? And then you just got the kid crying, you just let him cry, not doing nothing. Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god. Why ain't that? This shit is annoying. Get that little brat. Let's keep going, y'all.
I know Bosco didn't do it. When they try to throw Rosemo whooping on Bosco
We know Bosco didn't do it. We know Bosco didn't do it. So
go play with the idea of it. Bosco clearly didn't do it. Bosco didn't do it. But I can say this. Bosco not the only one Rosemo whooped on. He knocked out the game at the Fox Hills Mall. It was on the internet and they wiped it off the internet. Rosemo knocked him out. He went to bed in front of his son. But see, like, Rosemo was on the road. I don't know who.
is this still like more snitching? Because again, we're talking about the unsolved murder of someone, and now Munchie B's talking about people who could have motive to be a part of this. This is still snitching. Like, I don't get why he won't stop talking on the internet. This is still telling too much. This is still talking too much. This is still revealing too much street information that should just not be on the internet. Then you'll be saying somebody snitched on you, but here you are talking about unsolved murders.
What? I told you why you muted right there. You see, people playing games and you playing games with the homies, bro. Like the homie Rosemo is resting and you playing games. You playing games, bro. But this shit crazy. All right, next.
Never did is long live the ruler forever. But I'm glad you said that, because it's time to expose which one of Munchie B's friends who killed Draco the ruler that he passes the bottle to every day. And I'm also glad, Munchie, that you contacted the Crips to apologize for saying too much, because your homie is responsible for other people's deaths.
See, that's what I'm saying. All the credibility is what Crips did I call and apologize to? Why would I do that? What would be the reason? Saying too much. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. All credibility is shot. All credibility is shot. But see, look, like I said earlier, remember WACK said we was there early, we was waiting on Draco, he was there with his brother, like around 5 o'clock. His brother Ralphie. Our next video.
Before getting to the festival. So Draco and his security guard met up at his home in the hills. Draco and his security guard left his house in the hills and drove over to the Awful Lot of Call Center parking lot to link up with Ralphie, K7, Chief and Heavily, and others to then drive over to the festival. Before they started driving over to the festival, Draco had a conversation with everybody he was with. He told everybody, get rid of whatever you guys have on you. Get rid of any guns, anything illegal you guys have on you, get rid of it right now. Draco.
See what I mean? I thought Ralphie was already there. Like, that's what I'm saying. People is making content and y'all playing with people livelihoods, bro. Y'all playing with people freedom and y'all playing with people that's resting it. Like, come on, bro. I hope you don't think you doing this family no justice with this BS, because you making a mockery of shit, bro. You playing games, you playing a content game with somebody that's dead.
Flakko's definitely playing a content game with somebody that's dead. He has no intention of trying to help anyone become better. It's just how he can get content out of it and play as if he's trying to be a hero.
Yo, Daddy Wack just said he was there with the brother. How many brothers he got? He was there with the brother. Everybody know Ralphie was there early. Ralphie's on interviews saying he was there early. What are we talking about? Hey man, people gotta stop with this BS, man. Hey bro. And I think, man, I just gotta give me a good civil lawyer. I'm gonna just start suing niggas, bro, because cause I can't get gangster with nobody.
It's gonna get real hard when you are making the kind of claims that you're making on the internet. You're saying the things that you're saying on the internet, and you're, kind of putting yourself in these situations. Make it hard.
Feel me? Because I see the games people play. A WACK supposed to be from Peru. Ain't nobody about that. How could I win with WACK, bro? How? Help me out in the comments. How could I win with WACK100, bro? If he got the police on his side. The police, other than LGBT, they the deepest gang in America, bro. How could I beat WACK? I gotta sue him. Cause he said a lot of defamatory things. I gotta sue him, bro. That's it. Alright. Speaking of suing, Draco family, they got a wrongful death suit out on Live Nation, bro. And you got people coming out with content like what Flakko dropped that weaken their case. Alright, next clip.
When Draco, his security guard, Ralph.
You see how Munchie B goes over what he said very quickly? Well, yeah, I said something wrong, but blah, 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 blah. Insert blame to everybody else here.
K7, chiefing heavily. When they got to the festival, they went to the security entrance for the artist. When they got to the security entrance for the artist, the security guard said, "What's up, blood?" And they told Draco the Ruler they can't go through that entrance, even though Draco the Ruler was performing and he was an artist. And he's like, what?
So now he's saying that the security for Live Nation was Bloods. The security for Live Nation was Bloods. You see what I mean? Look, the Caldwells may not get paid at all from Live Nation, bro. Because you want to play games on the internet. This is all a play, bro. Listen, if I got to, I'll go grab it. That's on my daughters, bro. WACK is on No Jumper. On one of them days, Ralphie is there. He come in, walk in. He sit down with the rest of the cast. They chopping about whatever they chopping about. And he tell Ralphie, that lawyer handle that. So what? Ralphie and them family using a lawyer through WACK? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Because if they is, we could tell. We could see if you used this lawyer in the past and they using it now. Because I heard you said on No Jumper. If I got to take the time to go find it, I could. All this is a play because you team them. You don't feel me. You don't like YG, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. People, you playing games.
Now, I'm not sure why WACK don't like YG. That's a whole different situation. Like, I'm not sure what YG and WACK have going on. I don't think that YG really cares. I think that WACK has more of an obsession than anything else.
You running the play through Flakko, bro. And it's not straight, bro. People, y'all playing too many games on this internet. That bullshit video have no credibility. The shit is shot. The shit is shot, bro. Like, come on, man. Let me see. 17, 18, 19, 20. Hey, look, bro. All right, man, look. Now, Flakko, he trying to play victim, right? Trying to play victim. And he saying, oh, I'm trying to get on fire from No Jumper, all this little ish or whatever. But whatever. All right, next clip.
My coworker Munchie B has been trying to get me fired from No Jumper for a while now, which is odd because I'm the only reason he's on the channel. But I have a video later this week where we dive more into Munchie B. But let's just talk about what's going on, okay, today. So I seen a video on the No Jumper Clips channel where Munchie B is essentially trying to convince Adam, like publicly. He's already been trying to do it in a group chat. But he's now trying to convince Adam publicly that doing business with me is a bad idea. And I just thought this whole situation is hilarious and funny. They were on a No Jumper show react.
Okay, listen. I just told the truth. This little fiasco you putting on right now is the exact reason why people don't want to sit on that No Jumper and get an interview. They don't.
Well, that amongst other reasons, and then you have to add to the fact that, you know, you can go to No Jumper, you can be brutally attacked by one of these flu flammers, skulldugers, or larceners for sure. So that's what it's came across as. But, you know, the police aspect doesn't hurt.
It's the WACK BS and shit like this that Flakko is pulling right now. So what street rapper want to?
No, it has a lot to do with the fact that you go on there and make threats at your enemies and say what you're going to do to people and tell people how you're going to get them unalived and all kind of stuff like that. That can make people uncomfortable as well too. That definitely plays a part.
Come sit down at No Jumper, following this circus. I'll wait. I mean, what are we talking about? And what I said in that bullshit ass group text before I exited, because there's no reason for me to be in a group text with Flakko, because you're on bullshit and I can't. What I look like sitting in there texting back and forth with you and nah, fuck no. Listen, what I said was, why is Flakko even in here? He haven't been to work since last year. The only day he came is when the bitch cried on Tuesday. He don't live in California no more, and plus he got a show with T-Rail. Don't you think he compromised Adam? Verbatim, that's what I said. He do a remote show with T-Rail now. Trail from back on Fig. They do a remote show. The man's in Texas. He's not even out here. Why is he in this No Jumper group text? That's what I said. And then he further.
Isn't it crazy that Flakko brought Munchie B in and now Munchie B is trying to get Flakko out? It's crazy how that situation works, isn't it?
Goes into why I'm trying to speak bad on him. He the only reason why I'm on No Jumper. And all right, go ahead, next clip.
3, 2, 1, go.
Munchie B has been dissing me for the last couple months, maybe 5 or 6 months, but he crossed the line with this and the other things he said that I'm probably going to review in another video. He told just some bold-faced lies on me, even tried to allude that I'm on the registry, which is not true at all, right? Like, absolutely not true, right? Like, you know, like try to allude that I'm a felon. It's not true at all. But the sad part about this is I was the one who vouched for Munchie B. When I first got to LA, I knew of Munchie B. I was a fan of Munchie B. And I wanted to bring Munchie B for a No Jumper interview. Everybody says no. We're loyal to Draco. Munchie B is unhinged. He's problematic. We don't want him in the building at all. I kept pushing. It took a year and a half of me pushing every day to bring Munchie B to No Jumper for an interview. After the interview, I pushed for Munchie B and Spider Loc to have a show, even saying, yo, I'll do the show with them if they can get a show. Adam said, like, we don't really want him in the building right now because, you know, we have other people who love Draco, other people who are associated with and with Draco. We like him being live is a liability. We just don't want those problems right now. I say, yo, I would do the show on Melrose. I would do the show on Melrose. I would pay for the engineer, for everything to do the show just because I want Munchie B to get an opportunity. Ultimately, I was able to convince Adam to let Munchie B, Spider Loc, and me do the show. The show got canceled, even though the numbers were great, due to politics and other people in the building not feeling comfortable with Munchie B being there. What happened was, after the show got canceled, I still kept pushing. I brought Munchie B on the news the first time. Listen, I left for like 4 months, came back, and the first chance I get to produce a show, I brought Munchie B on. After Munchie B was live on the news, Adam came and said, man, listen, man, the building, people are complaining about Munchie B being on the news. I like Munchie B. I want him here, but I gotta go with the people already here. It took me politicking, pushing, even making enemies with certain people who didn't like what I was doing for Munchie B. And until I fought for Munchie B to come back on the news a couple times, and then Munchie B was on the Tuesday show. So the fact that this is a guy who I worked this hard to show support and give opportunities to, the fact that this is the man who's now pushing for Adam to take me off the platform and to distance himself from me, it's snakish, right? It's not.
I mean, when Flakko says it like that, it does make Munchie B sound pretty bad.
It's nasty stuff, but you know, what did I expect, right? From a gang member.
All right, pause.
Right, like you can't expect.
All right, look. That's that for that clip. Listen, he told no lies. He told no lies, right? Okay, now, people feeling uncomfortable in the building. WACK don't like me. You know what I'm saying? WACK don't like Spider. So what WACK tried to do, he tried to put the little fear, install fear. On Paru, they come up here on Paru. Y'all, they better not be live, bro. So that's when Flakko was like, man, we'll do it on Melrose. True enough. However, we still end up in the building, right? Now, when he say people not comfortable, Brick Baby wasn't sure if I was gonna come with an entourage of Inglewood families or, you know what I'm saying? And Flakko even told me it was a particular name that he was worried about. Right? So, that was Brick Baby issue. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Then it was the almighty suspect thing. My little homie Frosty fell out with almighty suspect. I guess it's not repairable, so he not trusting it. Like, hey, he might pop up with Frosty. So it was a couple of, you know what I'm saying. And I think Sharp might have been just.
So almighty suspect was scared that Frosty was going to be in the building. Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you call it, his boy, Brick Baby. You know what I'm saying? So the whole building was on that type time, right? But keep in mind, you forgetting, bro. I never asked to be at no jumper ever. You sought out me. You recruited me.
But then see, you can't say that after you got feet put on you at no jumper, and then you left, and then you came back. So it sounds like you want to be at no jumper. So that's.
I never asked for that. You wanted to interview
you never
me?
asked for it, but you did.
Adam said no. It's too fresh. He be disrespecting Draco. You still want to interview me? You said I'm gonna do it anyway, and you did it at your own spot. After that, you kept pushing. Even Rockstar went up to no jumper, and when he did content with Adam, he asked, "Hey man, why you don't interview Munchie?" And he gave him the reason. The clip out there somewhere, like, man, you know, he did a lot of disrespect. You know, it's kind of However, I ended up on no jumper based on Flakko. But keep in mind, Flakko, you was pushing for me. I never, hey, you know what I'm saying? No, I didn't. Now you right. I've been on you for the last I don't know how many months because you're bullshit. Like I say, you keep covering gang shit and you don't know nothing about nothing, bro. You targeting people you know nothing about. You didn't grow up around it, so why you talking about it? You can't report on nothing you don't know nothing about. You say mothers don't deserve nothing because they sons is gang bangers and all. My mom don't have nothing to do with the decisions I made. Or I could say the same thing about your mom because your brother is a pedophile. That's the whole reason why I made the last video.
Damn
You're a liar. I never said you was a rapist. I said your brother was.
Damn it.
You target the people around me, I'm gonna target the people around you.
Sheesh.
You got a relative that's a whole stepper from Pennsylvania that's rest in peace. Bankroll Gambino.
Yeah, Gambino, he's a pack now. Bad pack, but he's a pack nonetheless.
A whole brother that's a stepper for real, was in the streets and did music, was a rising star and well known and beloved out there, and you don't cover him or try to track down his killer. You got your own business to tend to, my guy, for sure. Why you don't do content on Bankroll Gambino? Or maybe I should start. Man, stop playing, bro. And you and this WACK shit getting on my nerves, bro. Don't act like you just wasn't on the phone with me, last year, and I was bringing up WACK and you was typing on the phone and pulled up 6878 Beck. He's evicted. He's evicted. That's where I got it from. I got it from you, dummy. Shit crazy. But
wow, so Flakko was talking trash about WACK to Munchie B. The plot thickens.
Man, look, rest in peace to Bankroll Gambino. Flakko's first cousin or some shit. All right, go ahead.
That's Ezra Wade dancing in a ring of fire. His rap name is Bankroll Gambino, and this was behind the scenes of his last music video before he died. Philadelphia police say shooters killed the 21-year-old 24 hours after the shoot in a Southwest Philly neighborhood. Bankroll's manager and producer are in disbelief.
Everyone that was in the city that's doing something majorly reached out and gave their condolences on Instagram or text.
Today, homicide detectives learned the shooters targeted the West African-born rapper twice Sunday. Police say someone shot at his car at 4 a.m. Then 2 gunmen killed Bankroll and hurt 5 others during a social media video shoot before 8:30 last night.
It was just full of chaos. Just so sad that you have to see this going on.
Hopefully we'll get someone to step forward because these are the type of incidents where we do worry about retaliation.
This morning, the Philly Police Commissioner Richard Ross called the shooting a sad commentary we've seen time and time again. Bankroll Gambino's not the first Philly rapper to lose his life before his career started.
Evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
And I'm Jessica Cartalia. We begin with the latest in the murder of a Philadelphia rapper. Disturbing details are emerging in the homicide case.
Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands joins us from police headquarters with the new information. Shantae?
Yuki and Jessica, that rapper's name is Bankroll Gambino. He was 21 years old, and tonight detectives are working around the clock to try to find his killer. To many, 21-year-old rapper Bankroll Gambino was on the rise. But to his family in Southwest Philadelphia, he was just Ezra Weah.
He loved music, and that's
Because Flakko is from Philadelphia.
when he was little, he used to sing in the church.
Oh,
Yeah, with his grandma, he used to sing in the church choir.
Weah moved to Philadelphia from Liberia when he was 5 months old. Police say he was standing with a group of about 10 men outside of a home on the 2600 block of Carroll Street last night. They were about to start filming a promotion video for Bankroll Gambino's music video when gunshots rang out. In all, 6 people were hit. 1 remains in critical condition. Weah was shot in his head and killed.
I just can't understand. We cannot understand it. Why, what happened, why they had to shoot. Who did it? We have no clue. We have no idea who did it.
All questions we asked Philadelphia PD's homicide captain at a press conference. He says Weah may have been targeted because he was shot at while in a vehicle in the morning on the same day he was killed.
Homicide investigators located the decedent's vehicle parked in the rear of his residence. The vehicle has 3 penetrating bullet holes.
Police say Weah had a loaded gun on him when he was killed. We checked court records and found he had 4 prior arrests. Weah's manager is determined to keep his name alive.
His music is going to live on forever. I want people to remember his name.
It's crazy. Nobody can remember anything about him, but Flakko's his cousin. I talk about him.
Bankroll Gambino. I want him to remember Bankroll Gambino.
Ezra Weah, a.k.a. Bankroll Gambino.
All right. Bankroll Gambino. If y'all can, go tap into his music. Bankroll Gambino. He passed in 2019 at the age of 21. I'm unsure, but from what it seems like, his unaliving is unsolved. It's still an open case. My thing is, why Flakko not investigating this? Why is you worried about other things, and why are you trying to incriminate people, and why are you being insensitive to the deceased because you want to make content? That's what I want to know. But you're not worried about your cousin that came from Liberia at 5 months years old, just like you. You heard his. Come on, bro. Them parents that was on the news clip, those your aunties, bro. Why aren't you not worried about that? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. You need to man, and kill a crap, bro. Kill a crap, bro. You and WACK is on BS, bro. Now, look, what I don't want to do is play the police games. Like, whatever message you sent to me, 17711, do them numbers mean anything to you? Think about that nice and hard all day. Bro, you can't spook me. I don't give a... Whatever, bro. Do what you do, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all took advantage of me saying some bullshit on Clubhouse. Y'all followed up and used it as a rollout to do whatever y'all been wanting to do. The man been bringing up me and Draco and this once upon a time since 6 months ago with Vlad. Not even know. Shout out SBGBTV. I wouldn't even know. I'm like, oh, he been plotting. You's weird, bro. The only thing I said about that festival is you got your ass beat, bro. Period. You and your boy Cuban Rob. And you had him get on No Jumper and lie for you. What are you talking about? Man. Anyways, bro. Because, hey, they want to see me locked up. Hey, look. My Cash App is Morals Over Money TV. Everybody go donate.
They for sure want to see you locked up. Yeah, go donate, because that nigga might need a lawyer. For
Bro,
sure.
because I might need to get bailed out. Morals Over Money TV, that's my Cash App. Everybody go donate to me in the platform, because they playing dirty, bro. I don't know what's going on Inglewood. I don't know. For real. But, yeah, like I said, long live Bankroll Gambino, and everybody go stream his music. You know what I'm saying? I haven't checked it out yet, but I will. I'm going to support him since his cousin don't. Off the rip. And another thing. Me saying what I said is not ain't not the ordinary. If WACK died next week, I'm going to be talking crazy about him next month. I don't care. Only thing off limits with me is kids. If it's up when you alive, it's fuck you when you die. That's just how I am. Don't group nobody else in with me. Don't group a baby Pookie or a Wooty Whoop, a rapper. That's how I feel. I ain't got no features ever dissing Draco. It's been me on the song by myself. That's it. However, I want everybody to like, hype, subscribe, bro. Hit the notification bell. Be aware any and every.
All right, man. So we up out to the next one. It's a lot of food, flammary, skullduggery, and larceny. But red dots to the left, you know the rest. We gone.
Protest the air, Smith. We on the air, protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan.
like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.